ever be what you expect of me? Could I ever be any better? What if I am just a novice of a man, young and dumb, careless? Cause if I ever knew the answer now, whatever I know, dealing with you ain't really working out. But I finally got my answer now. Whatever I felt when I met you was already meant somehow. Said I learned my lesson from your intentions. Don't put no pressure on me. Said I learned my lesson. Don't need correction, respect, and just follow my lead. No need for expectations.
Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't need no expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't leave her expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't need no expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her.
No need for expectations. Could I ever be what you expect of me? Let's be honest, I'll never be. What if I'm too young to really understand? Just live in the moment, no making plans. Cause if I ever knew the answer now, whatever I know, dealing with you ain't really working out. But I finally got my answer now. Whatever I felt when I met you was already meant somehow. Said I learned my lesson from your intentions. Don't put no pressure on me. Don't put no pressure. Said I learned my lesson. Don't need correction, respect, and just follow my lead. No need for expectations.
Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't need no expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't leave her expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't need no expectation. Don't leave her, don't leave her, don't leave her.
Said I learned my lesson from your intentions. Don't put no pressure on me. Don't put no pressure. Said I learned my lesson. Don't need correction, respect, and just follow my lead. No need for expectations.
Crystal diamonds, seas of gold, the eyes of a fighter, but the heart of a ghost. You could regret or live to forget feelings for free. Tie me in knots and make me feel lost as I watch you leave. So honey, don't you lie, 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 lie. Honey, don't lie to me. Try, give a little heart and see. Cause all of my friends have figured you out. It's never in doubt that honey, don't you lie, lie. Honey, don't lie to me. Lie, honey, don't lie to me. Try, give a little heart and see. Cause all of my friends have figured you out. It's never in doubt that honey, don't you lie, lie. Honey, don't lie to me. Wasted more time, maybe 5 more years. I'd live for your attention, fight through the tears. I'd lose a life I never knew I hid from me. You tie me in knots and make me feel lost, it's easy to see. Honey, don't you lie, 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 lie. Honey, don't lie to me. Try, give a little heart and see. Cause all of my friends have figured you out. It's never in doubt that honey, don't you lie, lie. Honey, don't lie to me. Lie, honey, don't lie to me. Try, give a little heart scratching, but I just can't scratch it. Begging my mind to stay here, don't run away. I hate that I give her that power. Hot blood and in a cold shower. I'm begging my mind to stay here, don't break, don't break. You took the best of me, you took the best of me. Can't forget.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Oh, is the sound too loud? Wait, gonna decrease it. Oh, is that better? Should be better. Good morning, Deepan, Heat, Kanbe, Rua, and Ronald. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Long time no see, right? Long time no see. Man, it's gonna be so tough this week. And I'm really not like very motivated to execute too many positions. There's so many fundamentals ahead. So many fundamentals. It's crazy. I think this is the first week with this low amount of trades I've done on Monday. I think it's the first one. I'm really carefully this week, as we had very nice weeks, and all what we got to do is to protect our capital right now. Oh, that's at least what I want to do. So what are we gonna see? A lot of speeches today. Lots of speeches. Hope everyone is in the family. Yeah, everyone is okay now. It's better, definitely. It's better. Well, let's see what happens to USD Cat here. I see the breakout right there. It's very likely that it's gonna go up. We see more risk off in the stock market, and there has been a significant strong cash flow yesterday evening and this morning in the SPX 500 right there. And if we continue with a where's my TPO? Continue with the cash flow to the downside, then we might see some more risk off, and so a rise of USD Cat. Where's my TPO profile? There it is. Okay. Hold on. Gotta set this up again. TPO profile. This is. I want the hourly. No, wait, the 4 hour. The 4 hour. Yeah. So yeah, everyone has been sick at home. It has been annoying. Very, very annoying. Shit, I missed the beginning and the ice cream advertisement. Can someone repeat what the ice cream advertisement? I'm sorry. But if you missed it, you know, then you missed it. I'm sorry. So now we finally see the breakout here, and probably a continuation to the downside. I at least, you know why I'm so bearish right now? First of all, the fundamentals are not very nice, as we all know. But the point is that the USA, and this is why we actually had the sell-off here, the USA, or the market, was waiting for, or is still waiting for, the USA to come up with more aid packages, more stimulus, more liquidity for the market. And as long as that doesn't happen, yeah, the market will probably get more impatient. Yesterday we had a new record in daily corona cases or increases. Overall, it doesn't look that good, but let's see. Hi, GBP wanna fly. GBP wanna fly? Why does GBP wanna fly? Why you think so? Yeah, there has been the breakout here. I'm also looking at GBP USD, and well, let's see. Like I said, I'm very, very, very carefully today. There are a lot of speeches, lots of speeches. Now looking at the weekly chart, you can see bouncing off this resistance. Now we close to this support area here, or this support line here. Look here. And now we are in between this resistance that you can see here. This resistance. Look, very nice and clean resistance. Right there, 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 there. And GBP is kind of like fluctuating right now in this range. But let's see what's gonna happen. We had this trend line here in the breakout. This trend line in the breakout. What we could see is we could actually see another attempt to retest this area if DXY holds this level. I hope that was not a fake out here. If it was a fake out, then we might close USD CAD or early exit. Overall, we are trading with the edge. Hope it's not gonna be a double top pattern here, but let's see. Like I said, it's very, very volatile probably, or it's going to be very volatile, and yeah, very risky to trade overall. We can diversify a bit actually and say, okay, if we go long with one USD pair, which is more like, you know, a risk off trade, and we can go long with another pair and diversify a bit in order to make profit at the end. If we trade with a positive risk reward ratio, it is definitely possible. Now look at Euro USD in the 4-hour chart. You can see, wait, in the weekly chart, you can see there's a strong resistance we were breaking right there, this strong resistance breaking, and now the support, or the significant support, is here. So there's definitely, there is more space to the downside before we hit this strong supply zone so far. And we can see that in DXY as well here. Hold on, I'm going to delete this. There's this resistance, and DXY is now testing this strong support area. Look here, this strong support area where the price is currently at, and the next significant resistance will be here. Here. So what I could imagine to see is another move up until here, and then we're gonna see another sell-off. This is what I could imagine right now. Also here you see this is the trend line, potential trend line here. There's no breakout yet, so market has to, in the daily chart, so market has to break this one in order to maybe retest this area. But let's see, it's going to be interesting, I guess. So what is oil doing? Oil kind of stuck again, not really moving. Good morning, Baite. It's not really moving, but let's see. Now looking at the forward chart, there's a potential bottom here, but as long as we don't break this high, and this supported DXY, you see it looks kind of equal. We still have lower lows and for now equal highs, and so still more potential to the downside as long as we don't break through this area here. But let's see what does the order flow say. Let's have a look at the order flow. I'm gonna put that one to the right side. Wait, now we can have a look at the news. No important news yet. No important news. So let's see whether GBP USD can make it out of this consolidation or not. And like I said, I'm looking at DXY still, as always. And yeah, let's see. Ronald, I might step back from forex trading for a bit. Too much losses and too much time spent for no results. Oh, okay. Yeah, forex is currently very, very hard, man. If you say it's too much for you, then you might can like step. Of course, you can step back and say I'm gonna take a break. It's always better when you don't feel confident trading anymore. Then you should really consider to yeah, take a break, stay back. And also, the market conditions currently are the hardest to trade, so it's obviously not the best market for beginners, you know. So oh, can you remove this? What the hell? So if you say, yeah, you're having too many losses and you don't enjoy doing this, I would recommend you to stay away from it right now in this market, because
connection lost.
Oh, this freaking internet. Am I online? Hello? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, you should have stepped back earlier. You know, Ronald, you showing me that my thoughts are correct. You know, back in the days, crypto has been one of the most risky markets to trade, because it was so volatile, caused by the very low market cap we had in the market, right? And now we can see that the forex market is actually riskier than you know, the crypto market, as the crypto market is way more stable currently than the forex market. The forex market is usually very boring to trade, you know, very boring to trade. It's like, oh, now I got connection. Okay, so you know, you usually have a standard deviation, for example, Euro USD of 0.3% maybe. So the stock market, if the stock market moves by 1%, man, that has been like magic, you know, very exceptional. It's not like the daily business that you see in the stock market. So when DAX, for example, moved by 0.4%, it was a good day, you know, and today 1% is almost normal. And that indicates how volatile and shaky the market actually is. And if you say, no, I'm not making any money, and you want to step away, you can definitely do this. Now look, GBP USD could give us this chance to go along here. Oh, trend line is not really accurate here. Let's see if we can break back above it. And there's also one difference between crypto and the forex market, especially when you invest into the majors, is the forex market, keep that in mind, and this is why it is actually so hard, is not a trending market. It is not trending at all. The forex market is going sideways. Of course, you see some trends in the smaller time frame, let's say in the 1 hour and the 4 hour, then you see some corrections and stuff, but overall, when you look at the, you know, at the primary trend, you won't find any. At least not at the majors. Look at Euro USD and look at the monthly chart. What is this? This is not a trend. It fluctuates. Why? Because the task of the European Central Bank is to keep the price stable. they have an inflational target like 2%, yeah, but what they actually want to do is they want to have price stability, otherwise the currency wouldn't work. This is why Bitcoin doesn't really work as a currency, because it's way too volatile. There's no promise that says, hey, we're gonna, you know, keep that price stable. And this is why the forex market is not trending. Means you don't really have the edge that you have when you trade stocks or when you trade cryptos, because these assets, they have a trend, you know, a primary trend. And this is what forex trading makes it so hard, or harder, when you look at technical analysis and you want to follow the trend. This is the difference. So USDCAT, come on, continue the breakout. Thank you. Moving away from the point of control. That's what I want to see. I invest in funds every month and have my savings. Beside that, I'm quite active in crypto at a forex since I thought it was interesting, but I lose too much money for the time spent. Yeah, it's definitely because you joined the forex market during the most volatile days. Forex trading is boring, guys. Forex trading is actually very, very boring. It's nothing special. It's nothing exciting. The market doesn't really move and it's boring. Come on, buddy. Come on. Pump it. Now we just have a volatile market because the entire, you know, market is volatile, and the market the market just doesn't know what to expect from the future and doesn't know what to do. That's why it is so volatile. We see some, you know, cash flow into risk on, risk off, blah 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 blah. It always moves back and forth, and this is why it is so so volatile. When the market knows, I mean, compare, just look at the weekly chart. Compare. This has been 2018 here, 2018. And from May until July, we had no moves at all here, for example. The market just didn't move away from this range. And this downtrend we see is very, very long. This is 2019. Very, very slow. And now look, Corona. This is Corona. This entire rectangle here is Corona. Compare. That's why it's so hard. And then you look at structure. For example, you mock up a trend line like this, and here during, you know, the calm days, the market just follows the trend. You know, it's not that volatile and just retest the trend line, goes down. And now what you see during Corona is fake out or breakout, retest. All this has been a fake out, downside. There's the support level here. There's the support level, right? Look. Then you see here, breakout. Oh no, fake out. It goes up here, breakout. Oh no, fake out. Bam. Then it fluctuates, consolidates, and then we get the breakout here. You know, it's so volatile that technical analysis is not that reliable in the forex market. That's why we got to be so carefully. You know, carefully. Look, 2014, man. What is this? A joke. Okay. So you were looking at GBP CHF. Like I said, I'm not willing to execute too many positions today. I'm gonna wait for today. I think USDCAT is going to be one of the only positions, maybe GBP USD as well, just to diversify a bit. But overall we are still in SPX, which is in profit right now. Yeah, Ronald, what I can recommend you, or recommend for you, is if you have less time and you don't want to trade the forex market, first of all, wait until the volatility is gone a bit. And if you just want to invest, man, invest into stocks. It's not that hard to do this, man. All what you have to know is, first of all, you need to learn how to read balance sheets. That you have always access to these information. Morningstar.com, for example, very nice website to check stocks, to check the fundamentals. You can check them, let's say Facebook, for example, or Tesla, or whatever. So dismissed. You can also create an account here, then you get all information you need. Financials, for example. Check the news, check who's the boss there, you know, and then just invest into stocks, man, because then you don't need that much time. You know, you don't need much time. Considering, do I want to go long here? This could be a retest here. Paris, how's it going, mate? I'm good. I'm fine so far. I'm fine. Now look at this. There's a. This turns out to be a fake out, then I'm gonna short it. Then I will not diversify and short it instead. But let's see. First, I want to see what the stock market does here. You can clearly see the retest here of this area. Chart. Let's take another chart. One chart that is more clean. My yellow dark. You can delete this. Delete. There's definitely space to the downside to our first target. Definitely some space there. No bigger buys coming in. Let's see whether the market can, or the sellers can absorb that. Telling you, forex is one of the hardest instruments to trade, or assets to trade, because you never really have this edge. We know there's always an edge when we look at the stocks, always. The thing is, in the end, it needs to be profitable, else it's a hobby. Also good. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you mentioned, actually, dude. You've mentioned. Oh, now the phone is ringing. Can't believe it. You've mentioned that it's actually more like a hobby for you, because you got your job and stuff. So you got to pick up the phone. Okay. And the phone never rings. And it always rings when I am live streaming. Dude. Always. So if GBP is ready to go up, wait, let's check the volume. It's moving away from the point of control. Moving away from the point of control here. What's the XY doing? Back at support area here. It's a crucial. It's impossible to say whether it's gonna break out or not right now, but it looks like for now it's like a retest of the trend line. Wait, gotta do this more accurate. Yeah, like this. For now, it looks like a retest of the trend line. We get equal highs here, so there's no evidence of any breakout now. And I would be carefully today with the fake momentums, guys. I have a lot of experience in that. I know how the market is. Lots of fake momentums, lots of fake moves. Of course, you gotta give it a try, but overall, you gotta be carefully. I see more demand in DXY because SPX is just dropping right now. Why am I thinking that way? Because I don't think it makes sense to keep, you know, the previous move of SPX has been very strong, right? I mean, I've explained that in the post, but the previous move of SPX has been strong as expected right here. And if you are in the market right there, you know, let's say you were investing smart money, right? Down there, you've seen the double bottom here and you went long. And you already made a lot of money here because this is almost a 4% move. Or from the bottom on, it's almost 5%. And now we have a debate, yeah, coming soon. A debate, and we have no idea how the outcome of the next fundamental events will be. What do? You save your positions. You either save your profits and close your positions, or at least you hedge them. And when you hedge them, it means we're gonna see more shorts in the market. And when we see more shorts in the market, especially in the future market, I mean, we're trading the future market. If you have investments in the cash market, let's say you got stocks, then you hedge them in the future market. And if the future market drops, or the future market goes down, SPX goes down here as well. And if we have this type of risk off in the market, ahead these events, just, you know, to make sure that profits are saved, that nothing can happen to me, because I don't know how the outcome of these events will be, then it's more likely to see a rising DXY, and so also a rising USD CAD and dropping GBP USD. You know, these are my thoughts right now. And yeah, but as always, I can be wrong. This is my expectation. And we see the breakout of this trend line. We see how the market cannot break through this resistance area here. And yeah, I've seen strong order flow to the downside yesterday and today again. So the big players who were actually, you know, fooling the Robin Hood traders with this breakout here are taking the chance, taking the liquidity to either hedge their positions or to save their profits. And always remember, big players don't just press sell like we do. Big players have to collect, or they had to load off. You know, that's why you've got to be carefully with longs against USD right now, especially GBP USD, when we think about the Brexit topic. Certain amount of time spent should reflect a certain amount of gain. Yes, that's true, unless you are learning, because then you don't gain money, but you gain knowledge and experience. And knowledge and experience is more important, way more important than money, because money is just a side effect of it. So if you still learning, if you're still a beginner and you're new into the forex market, then it's definitely, you know, worth spending the time, because you learn. Learning is, you know, everything. That's why I don't understand why people always refuse to invest into themselves. Like, why don't you, you know, people cannot really understand, or no, I don't really understand why people refuse to invest into their knowledge and say, hey, I'm too, you know, selfish or too greedy to spend money for education, for example. I spend a lot of money to education, you know, and because the money will come anyways when you got the knowledge. If you deliver value to the community, or you know how money works, and how money works is something that a lot of people don't understand. You know, lots of Germans still save money. They save money and they don't understand why it's getting less because of the current interest rate situation. Or they save money and don't understand that money gets bored if it's not working. You know, money is getting bored. Money wants to work. And if money doesn't work, then it's gonna, you know, look for someone else who's gonna let the money work. Whether you invest it into, you know, whatever, stocks, crypto, into companies, into startups, whatever, it depends on how much money you got. But if you don't understand how money works, then you will never make money or more money, you know, because money is made for that. I mean, why what do you think is money not connected to gold anymore? Why is there no more gold standard? Tell me. Because the rich people, they want to let the money work for them. You can't just duplicate gold. You have to mine it. And there's a certain amount of gold, and that's it in the world. But if you want to work with interest and create gold that doesn't exist, you know, then your business doesn't work. But the rich people want to do this with money, right? They want the money to work for them and want to duplicate the money. I mean, when you look at the money stock, I bet there's at least 50% of the money doesn't exist, even more, you know, doesn't exist, because all this is made up by interests. It doesn't exist. And that's also the danger or the risk when we face, you know, times like Corona, because a lot of companies, you know, look at the Russell 2000. A lot of companies, especially the small companies, they're just surviving because they always got these financial injections, right? And all what they do is they can just compensate their costs with the credits or with the money from the bank they take. What do you think is going to happen if they get broke? What do you think is gonna happen to the money stock overall? This is why, you know, I just say hashtag deflation. Answer, money, yeah. So what do you guys think is going to happen if these companies cannot pay back the debts anymore, the interests, you know? What do you think is going to happen? And how much money do you think did the banks actually create? Just by the interest. I'm really considering to go short here now. Look at the momentum. Yeah, ATR pretty high. There's sellers here. Buy sells pretty equal. It's a risky one, but no risk, no profit. USDK going up right now. If you don't know, I can explain you what's gonna happen. You know, all these companies, they have debts, right? They have debts, right? And created by the interests. right? So there's money created that doesn't exist. But that money that doesn't exist is already part of the money stock, of the global money stock, you know? Like it's part of the inflation of the inflation in the market. So if all these companies cannot pay back the debts, this is why central banks got to be very carefully with increasing rates. Because if they increase the rates and these companies, these zombies, you know, cannot afford credits anymore, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to be broke, and they have to. What do they have to do? They have to announce insolvency. And that means that they won't be able to pay back the money the interests have created. What does that basically mean? It means all this money, all this supply, this huge amount of money, which is part of the money stock, just disappears. And if that one just disappears, then we have suddenly way less supply in the market. And if we have way less money in the market, what do you think is going to happen? For example, let's say the US dollar. The price explodes. And if the price explodes, then we're gonna have a deflation. And as soon as we are inside of the cycle of deflation, we will stuck in it, because the big players, the rich people, they don't, you know, they probably like that, because what they do is they're gonna wait until the economy reaches its top of the deflation, because this is when, you know, the value of the currency is at its peak. Means they can afford whatever they want to afford, because a new TV that you buy is probably worth $20 then, or something like that, you know. It seems wholesale the gold is gonna skyrocket. I think once loans are no longer trusted, economies will collapse. Of course, government will try to prevent this. Of course, they will do. And seriously, I think it's already happening. I think the wealthy will eventually scoop up bankrupt companies for free, because companies still need to remain to provide whatever they make. Absolutely true. They could sell more shares of the company to get money. Yes, but they could do this, but a seller needs buyers, you know. A seller needs buyers. And there are also a lot of companies who are not listed in the stock market who actually survive because of the financial injection, you know. But yeah, that's, you know, we can talk about this all day long. We can talk about this all day long. Let's have a look. Look, Euro USD still stuck in that range. Pretty boring. I think it's going to continue like that today. I'm not sure. I think at least until we see more of, or until we see the speeches. Let's have a look at AUD USD. What is AUD USD actually doing? Good that we made the early exit yesterday here. Break even. It was so close at the first target, man. And then it went up again. Then I've seen more demand, and then I decided to early exit it. But also look, when you look at the 4-hour chart, it's kind of boring, guys. Look, it's kind of boring. Even this breakout does not really continue here, because the situation is so hard to predict, or it's hard to predict to know what's gonna happen. Now look at USD CAD, slightly in profit, but overall annoying as well. I think we might have to wait until this evening to get any decent setups. The missing momentum here. Just volatile like hell. But if we see another drop, I will probably also focus more on stock trading. It's way more attractive then. I'm always looking for markets that are more, you know, attractive. For example, 2017 with the hype, and during the hype, I was trading a lot of cryptos. I was trading, I was basically trading altcoins all the time to stack my bitcoins. And after the crash, the market was so calm and quiet, and have seen that the stock market was actually in a great mood. Why? Because of Trump, who got elected. No, it was because of Trump. It was because of Trump's tax promises he has made, and the market was in a really good mood. And then I focused on stocks and the forex market, because the crypto market almost didn't move. It was 2016, and then 18 was a great year. But as long as we had this hype in the crypto market, I was still in. Look, this looks interesting actually. Weekly chart. $61. Could be another short here if it rejects here. This could be ABC actually. Or Corona spike. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so A, B, C. Possible. El posible. $161. 27. Yeah, we can have a look at gold as well. But used kit doesn't know what to do. The entire market doesn't know what to do. Crazy. Nope. Doesn't know what to do. Big company, a lot of the time governments are giving them money, but when they want a piece of the company in exchange. Hi Jerry, shorting GU. Why, dear? Because just I'm not saying we're gonna short it right now. It's just a plan I have. We just talked about it. Why I expect the XY to go up. I had the news, but let's see. Let's see. If we retest the point of control right now, it cannot stay above this trend line. I'm gonna early exit and then I'm gonna stay out. Then I'm gonna stay out. I'm not really like... Oh well, this could be... Sometimes you just have to wait for the market to know what it wants, you know. Technicals can look so well, but if the technicals do not... Wait, this has been, yeah, this has been the impulse. Technicals are not giving you, or giving you too many fail signals, and it's probably because the market is just in a shaky, stupid mode. Waiting for the news. This is the 61.8% retracement level here. Yeah. Waiting for the news. And the second thing is, if we have a trend reversal, then I would like to get a clean confirmation for that. Hey ha. How do I pronounce this, dude? Hey ha. Do you do day trading stocks as well? Yes, I do. But more like scalp trading with this. ATIS. Let's see if the cash flow to the downside can continue with the next retracement. Let's see. Look, DXY instantly reacting to it. So if you can't hold it, I'm gonna early exit. And I'm gonna stay out. GBP USD, technically we see, I think there is more potential for retracement here. Another retracement back to this trend line. But it is so hard to predict it, man, because of the fundamental situation. It's not easy. Generally, this week is not easy. That's why I'm so... Oh, wait, there. That's why I'm so passive this week and don't trade that much. Now DXY is dropping again. Now it's kind of continues the contraction because SPX is retracing. Raising $822 million and value the company at $4.1 billion. That makes the deal South Korea's largest stock offering since July 2017, according to data compiled by Dealogic. Forget about trading. I would join a boy band. Oh man, what you should always know, always keep in mind, man, that the current market does not price in any reality. It's just pricing in hope. So the previous climb right now was just the hope that Trump is going to win, and that we finally get more stimulus for the market, more liquidity, and that this is going to help the market during the times of Corona and the current increasing Corona cases. So it's just hope. It is all based on hope, and this is why it's not easy to trade this, you know. It's irrational. So I'm gonna see volume profile here. There's a good chance for the market to stack more shorts. Come on, DXY still in the range. Are you serious? Have a look at the SPX. Be right back. Please can you check out USD? Yes, I just did, but I'm gonna show you. Be right back.
Run away with me in the dead of the night, in the
So, oh, one important moment here. Let's see what's going to happen here. The buy limits are chasing the price to the top side now. Then we might see a retracement. But if the sellers are taking it, then they could provide enough liquidity for those who want to sell. Well, let's see. You look at the order book here. As always, I like to see that. When you see buy limit orders close to the current price, even though nothing happened, they could either initiate, in this case a buy limit, initiate a move upwards or initiate a move downwards, depending on how the market reacts to this limit order. Or you see the liquidity is very, very thin. Very, very thin. Very thin. Now we get 66, so no more, some more buys in here. Liquidity very, very thin. I use the CAD, create a double top. Let's see if it holds the trend line. If not, we're gonna early exit. And then we're gonna stay out. Hello, good morning, Osama. Good morning, buddy. Yes, you want to see AUD USD and you want to see Euro AUD. Hold on. First, I want to see how the market reacts to this. The limit orders are disappearing now. Let's see if there's more liquidity coming in, more velocity, more auction activity. If not, then the market will probably not really move anymore until we see the speeches. Look, it's just consolidating. Oh my gosh, there's still DXY in this consolidation. GBP USD not really doing anything. Look here, USD CAD is kind of volatile, up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, let's see. I want to see what happens right now. Here has been the guy. We can mark this up actually. 3,340 almost. Where we've seen 40 here, where we see the stacking. The question is whether this guy is going to give up or not, because if not, then we're going to see more and more buy limits here in this area, and that's a stronger evidence for retracement, but we have to wait a bit. Also look at the smart tape right there, and we got to be quick. I want to see whether I can see some algo clusters or not. Let's see, liquidity is so low, man. During the US session, during the news, you cannot even see what's happening here because it's so fast, it's so quick. Let's have a look. Strong buy volume by the minus delta. Okay, this is a stronger evidence for fall actually, but let's see. Just a tick, so let's see. So now, yeah, the buyers are providing more liquidity to the sellers. There's the point of control of the current candle. There's much volume here, or more volume. Well, let's see. We see more buys here coming in, small orders. Here, there's another, again, the buy limit order. The buy limit order coming in, 200. There was a 150, 270. Let's see if this one can push the market up, because then it's probably one player who's always buying and buying again. The question is, how much ammo does this guy have, and do the sellers actually take him out and absorb it? Because this is how the support, this is what the current price is supporting. This is a support. Okay, there was a seller taking immediately 180. Okay, this is showing how it look. Taking immediately all the buy limits. It's very likely to see a break through the support area now. Because then if he's providing this liquidity to him, then we might see more auction activity coming in right now. It's all about this, man, the liquidity. And if it's missing, then yeah, then the market is very slow and the big players just collect. And this has been a typical move by those who want to hide themselves. You see the limit orders, but you can't really see the market orders because they instantly get filled. You can only see them in the smart tape. Well, let's see. It's getting interesting now. Let's see if this guy can defend this level. Yes, Euro and UCCJF buy, please. And I'm looking at RJPY for buy also. Thanks. Yeah, it's going to be up to this guy right now. This is why it's so important to look at it. I want to see whether this guy can hold it or not. Can the guy hold it? Remember, 3,340 future price SPX. Can he hold this level and cause a break? Okay, now we've seen some stop loss triggering here. You can immediately see this. You can immediately see this. How those who were selling, putting their stop losses here, because there was suddenly a lot of volume here, a lot of volume right above the resistance. So stop losses just got triggered, and now it's important to see what's going to happen. Do we see more sells right now? If we immediately see more sells, then it's probably just a stop loss fishing move. Look, we immediately see lots of sell limits here right now coming in. A lot of sellers coming in. And more liquidity. This is what the market is always doing. If the market is not moving because of missing liquidity, then the market or the big players make sure that they're going to have the liquidity they want. And you see how the market went straight above this resistance. And right above this resistance were a lot of buy orders. But the market didn't tick up anymore. And this is showing stop loss fishing. Immediately buy orders. Remember, a stop loss for in a short is a buy order or a buy stop order, and this is what we've just seen. Low liquidity, almost nothing happening. It goes up, lots of buys not taking the market up. Market moves instantly down because sellers are taking the stop losses, taking the buy orders. But let's see what's happening. There's still one bigger buyer here at 3,340 right there, so you can still protect that level. Let's see. FX Gunner. Wow, what is this? And Gaston is here. Gaston, good morning. How you doing? I'm good, buddy. How are you doing? Gunnar, what we are looking at is the market depth. This is SPX 500 right now. As you know, I'm a correlation trader, so I'm always looking at SPX. I'm always looking at DXY. If you understand the correlations, then you know how to use it. And I want to see whether we see more risk off in the market or not. If we see more risk off in the market, it's very likely that US dollar is going up. AUD USD will drop, NZD USD will drop, GBP USD will drop, Euro USD will drop. It's more likely then. And see how the sellers are protecting this level. As soon as it ticks up, it goes down. Let's see who's gonna win. Let's see who's gonna win. Lots of trades up here. Lots of trades up here. Whenever the market ticks up, there's more volume coming in. This is definitely a fighting market right now. Fighting market. So what do we see? Vic Gunnar, we see market depth. On the right side right there where I'm scrolling right now, where you see the blue and the red letters here. This is called the order book. Means I basically see what's happening in the market right now, in the future market. I see the buyers, I see the sellers, or at least I see the buy limits here. This is the blue side, the bid row here. In the ask row, I see the sell limits. Here next to the blue line on the right side, I see bid trades. Bid trades means I see the sellers, yeah, selling into the bid, selling into the offer. Into the demand, sorry, and the other way around. Next to the sell limits here, next to the red, I can see the buyers buying into the offer. Here you can see today's volume on the left side, so I can basically see where is the most attractive and fair price for the market. Here I can see the volume of the last day. We're close to the point of control from the last day here in red, and the amount of contracts traded. And in the smart tape, you can actually see what happened. you can see how many orders, how many contracts, or how much volume actually got traded. You can see this right here. And you see these cell clusters. Look at these huge cell clusters, algorithms. And when I see that there are bigger orders, right, get filled, like for example 15 contracts, and I immediately see 15 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, then I see algorithms doing their job. They collecting. This here is called the footprint chart. Not that important to me. Sometimes I just look at it to see what happened. But you know, when you change the time frame, also the values they change, obviously. So here I can use different indicators. For example, I can just look at the graduated volume for every candle here. I can look at the volume histogram, see where's much volume, where's less volume. And there you see right at the price here. Oh wait, the TPO is annoying right now. TPO delete. You can see right here, there's been a lot of volume where we've seen the big player doing his job with the buy limit orders right there. Lots of volume. Volume max trade, there are a lot of things you can look at, like time, bid and ask, for example. Then I see the bids and the ask. Bid and ask. I can look at delta showing. Alter, mein Hund. Sorry, my dog. God damn this dog. Lots of things you can look at in the footprint chart, but lots of other things you can use actually.
Supposed to be a one-time thing, but then you stayed for coffee in the morning. Is there a chance that it meant anything to you? I heard your friend said that you care about me too. When the seasons changed, you left me wanting more. If only we could go back to the way things were. We said no strings attached, so how did I get tangled up in feelings? It's just a summertime thing, right? Just a summertime thing. It's just a summertime thing. Just a summertime thing, right? Just a summertime thing.
Okay, sorry, I'm reading a letter. Because my girlfriend just came home. And of course, whenever you get a letter, it's always something. Always something you don't like to see. Rent increase. But it's okay. Ich lese gerade noch. See how the sellers are taking it all the time over and over again as soon as liquidity comes in. Typical scenario, man. Still cash flow to the downside, yeah. Okay, so you wanted to look at RJPY. Okay, you are long. FX Gunner, yeah, didn't you say these orders are removed more often? No, you have to check the smart tape to see whether they got removed or not. You can see, you know, as soon as the market hits these buy limit orders and it's still in, then it's not removed. But yeah, often you see something, you know, that I've seen this yesterday, for example, that the market, or that the big players manipulate the market, you know, with big orders, but they place the order not close to the current price, they place it far away. For example, they place the order here, and what they want to achieve is, for example, here, this thick green line, it's, let's say like this, yeah, this is the sell limit order, for example, and what they want is they want all sellers to see, or all those who want to sell, see this, and to place their orders here in front of him, front running. And this is how they make sure to keep the market balanced long enough until they have collected enough of, you know, contracts before the market breaks into one direction. And often you see spoofing, like, and spoofing is forbidden, by the way, that the market moves up to this order, yeah, there are a lot of sellers because they see the sell limit, and then the guy removes the order before it actually gets hit, and suddenly buys instead of selling, you know, because he is attracting lots of sellers to sell and to front run. You understand? There's not always fake orders, no. Not always. So can you hold it or not? Oh. But look at it yourself, buddy. Look at it. I mean, you can look at it right now. If you see a bigger order here right now, see what happens. Do they actually trade the order? And you can also see whether there's more speed in the market or not. If there's more speed, it means we have more liquidity in the market. And you can, in the smart tape here, this one, yeah, this one, I can see all the orders that got really executed. So if I see there's a buy limit order of 200 contracts and nothing is happening here, and the limit order is suddenly gone, then I know, aha, this order did not get triggered, because there's no not the auction activity here in the smart tape showing me that. Do you mean they are spoofing by adding orders that will never execute? Yes, correct. Because a lot of beginners who trade this, they just think the market goes up because there's a big order. That's not the truth. Remember that, I mean, it always depends on the current. Oh shit, now it's breaking here, right? Now let's see, give it some more space. Support here. Remember that it's always up to the liquidity in the market. If you have very low, very thin liquidity and there's nothing happening and there's suddenly a 600 buy limit order, then you can be sure that this is a fake order, because he would, this guy who's placing the order would not get, you know, filled for the price he wants to have, because there won't be enough supply. So what happens? He's pushing the price up, and then he's gonna get some contracts for the price he wanted, and some for a higher price, and another higher price, and so on and so on. So he's basically pushing the market. So what the algorithms do, and what the big players actually do, is they collect with the small orders, because there's an advantage to have a lot of money, but the disadvantage is that you cannot really, that it's hard to hide. So you gotta develop strategies to hide yourself, because you don't want the retailers to see you. And what you do is, instead of placing one big order you do it with a lot of small orders. 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 algorithms. You know? So market is currently playing its game. So USDCAT now testing the support here. If it breaks, gonna early exit. If it goes up again, gonna see what happens here at the point of control. If not breaking, early exit. We're still in the trend. It's all good so far. I mean, we're still here trading the uptrend. We've seen this immediate previous reaction right at the trend line. This one, strong buy pressure, could repeat right now. Let's see. Still expect SPX to drop. Always when buyers coming in here, the sellers are taking it. They taking the liquidity, at least for now. Things can change with fundamentals. Remember, it's a news-driven market. So be carefully. Now what I want to see is, I mean, like I explained, we have this price discovery mode and, you know, this balance mode where the big players tracked the small players to do something, right? What is wrong with my hair, man? Oh gosh. And if we now see more buyers coming in, then they might finally give the liquidity to the market to sell. And that would mean that odd USD will probably drop and USDCAT will go up. Let's see. Odd USD looks, for now, technically here bullish to me. Because we have this double bottom. But like I said, I would not trade this until we get a, oh, hold on, until we get a clean confirmation for that assumption. I'd rather stay out, wait for better market conditions, and then I hunt my prey. Ja, weiß ich. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Yeah, this could be another C wave here. I mean, it looks like a breakout, but it's too clean in my opinion. Looks suspicious to me. TXY still in the range. It's not breaking out. It's not really breaking out. We see another fake out here, USDCAT. Could be a long. Then we have a double bottom. Let's check with a, I mean, it's not really a double bottom, but not really a strong lower low anymore. Do we have a divergence? Let's check. No, not compare MACD. Yeah, strong divergence here, as you can see, a bullish divergence. Look here, higher lows here, and no wait, yeah, here, higher lows but lower lower lows in the chart. So there's a divergence in the MACD. I'm not really convinced here. When I look at the momentum, it's not really convincing at all. Volatility has been very low so far, and we have to check whether the volatility increases to the top side or not. So far I don't see, I see the breakout. Yeah, this is the first evidence, but it's not really like following, it's not really like following this breakout right now. This could end up as a fake out if the volatility stays that, look at the 1 hour chart, stays that low, and we don't see more momentum coming in. I don't know. Tough call. Not sure whether this makes sense right now to go long, or I mean you can just, you know, say, hey, I'm just gonna trade predictive and not reactive, so I'm just gonna go long now because there's a double bottom. Yes, you can do this, but I'm missing the reactive part here. Also looking at DXY, pretty annoying, like finding resistance, finding support, finding resistance, finding support, still contracting here in this triangle. And we know a triangle is usually a trend continuation pattern. I mean, it's still 50-50 chance, but it could attract more people to go long here if we see a breakout. Are you still looking bullish? Yeah, it looks bullish, but like I said, it's not giving me, it's not, for me personally, not giving me what I want to see. We have the divergence with the double bottom here. We have a breakout about the potential neck area here. Yes, we got all this, but there's still strong resistance here. Here was the 61.8% retracement level, and yeah, we could see a retracement. But 61 was here. We could see a retracement before it actually moves down again. But like I said, it's hard to say right now. It's all up to the news, the upcoming news, and yeah. GBP odd long. I was looking for GBP odd long, but not now. I've missed the move. I'm also not a big fan of GBP odd. But wait, you wanted to look at Euro odd first, right? Why do people always want to trade GBP odd? Why is GBP odd so attractive, guys? Tell me. Why is GBP odd so attractive to you? A lot of people like that, like GBP odd and GBP NZD. Why? Is it because the amount of pips you can make? I would like to know. Finding support here. Euro odd. Currently stuck in that range, I would say. It's a little bit not really interesting to me. Euro odd, sorry. When I look at the chart, it's not really. Because there's so many potential trends. This one is relative, or relevant right now. I like it because of the volatility. Can it? Yeah, it's kind of volatile, but it's also very choppy, you know. And the choppiness makes it so hard to trade it. Actually, sometimes GBP odd just stands still, don't do anything, just ticking up, ticking down, ticking up, ticking down, and suddenly you have a lot of volatility, but it's so choppy. So there's no real edge that you can find in the market. And that's what I don't like on it. You know, so Euro odd, I don't know. We see a breakout here, then we could consider to go short. I mean, if you want to short it here at the resistance, you can do it as well, but It's just this typical sell the peak, buy the dip strat right now. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. DXY still the support. By the way, you say GBP JPY. Let's have a look at the FX Japanese yen futures. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at JXY or Japanese yen. I'm gonna compare this. Look at this. Definitely a very high volume note here. And there's a high volume note as well. Looking at the 4-hour chart, you can see there's a strong support area. You can change weight templates. Yellow dark. Yes. Give me my template. Oh wait, the grid is so. Where's the grid? Visual settings. Wait, can delete this. For JXY, there's definitely a strong support area here. Look, very, very strong support area. Be carefully. Look here. Very strong support here for JXY or the Japanese yen. So if it moves up here, it could put all JPY majors under pressure, as well as GBP JPY, right? Right there, look. Hard to say actually right now. Oh, DXY. Do you attempt to break through? Do you tend to break through? What's happening in the stock market? Like the market is just not really moving. It's really Personally, I like GBP JPY. I don't have any favorite major pair or favorite. I just know some of them very well and some not as good as others, you know. And why I usually don't really like cross pairs is because or currently don't like it because it's all currently more up to the US dollar, you know, to the US dollar. The DXY is currently one of the most important currencies or indices that you should look at. Like it's it's all about the DXY currently, because if the US dollar is showing us the risk on and the risk off in the market, yeah, correlation JPY in the stock market doesn't currently make sense. CHF doesn't make sense, right? So DXY is currently showing us the tendency of the entire market, and this is why I personally prefer the major pairs, because the cross pairs, as I explained already, are nothing else than two major pairs combined into one pair. So when I trade Euro NZD, I trade Euro USD against NZD USD, you know, Euro USD, NZD USD, Euro NZD. And when the market's focus is currently on DXY and it's so volatile, right, and it moves up and moves down, it affects all the major pairs. So when I see there's a risk off in the market, then the DXY, the US dollar, goes up. NZD would go down and Euro would go down. Probably, unless we get some news about new stimulus packages, blah, 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 and so on. From the Eurozone, right? And you have even more fundamentals to look at right now. It's already a lot of fundamentals you have to look at. If you trade the cross pairs, you even need to look at more fundamentals to get the confirmation for your trades. And when I know that DXY is currently very volatile and affects the major pairs, and I know that the major pairs, they move and they have a negative correlation with DXY, and for example Australian dollar moves down and Euro moves down, then I trade two weak pairs against each other, and that's what I actually don't want to do. That's what I try to avoid to do, you know, usually. So let's see what's happening here. Is there more buy pressure in SPX? By the way, what is DAX doing? What is DAX doing? Stock market not moving. Yeah, I know it's looking strong, but they all look strong so far, but I don't like. Oh, no way. I don't like to chase it, and I don't like to execute too many positions ahead the news. You know what I'm saying? And as long as the cash flow in SPX is still bearish, I would not consider to go long on any majors here. Probably not. Part of my risk management. It's very, very slow. And the odd USD. Kinda weak. Captain Caps Lock can be. I used to short on UC. Yes, I'm short on UC still. I'm checking it all the time again. But like I said, I'm always looking at SPX, my main indicator for the forex trades. But you know what? Something is gonna happen probably in 25 minutes again. Let's check some news. Oh, look here. German Minister of State of Europe Roth says in a letter to the UK that the EU cannot and will not accept Britain questioning the Brexit agreement signed 9 months ago. EU industrial sentiment worse than expected. EU services better than expected. Woo! Last week it was the other way around. Sentiment better than expected. Selling price worse. Kind of mixed. Consumer confidence equal. Kinda equal. So DXY now pushes through here. And we finally get a breakout. I'm gonna close USD CAD and probably go long GBP USD if we see the breakout here. Huh? Disconnection? Oh. Do we have the breakout right now? That's the question. Do we have the breakout? I'm gonna close USD CAD. Is this the breakout or not? Because look, weekly chart again. Strong support area right now. Now we gotta wait a bit and see what's gonna happen. With the next retest, we probably gonna get the answer, and we also have to look at SPX. Keep the market balanced.
Wanted to give you time for your love. For every second I would miss your simple touch. Wanna get some more time from you, love. You are incredible. I'm never letting go. This is the time you are real. Under the yellow moon, we can see how this feels. This is the night of our dreams. I wanted it all, I wanted it all. Letting go, never letting you, never letting go anymore. You're incredible. Are you ready for this moment? Never letting go.
It's fishy, man. DXY dropping probably because of the good Euro news. Or the mixed news. Let's see. European stocks weaken. COVID deaths top on million globally.
You remind me that I'm perfect even though I'm not. Might just pull up on you, girl, because you right on course. I don't need no ambiance to feel your love. Your love. Oh, I don't need more. Nothing, nothing. I don't need more. I'm running to you. Wasting no more time. Paying them no mind. I'm paying them.
So GBP USD, can you break it?
Wasting no more time. I'm giving you my life. Oh, you drive me crazy.
Let's see. Pras! Hi Jeremy, how long are you live streaming FOTB? What is FOTB? I will live stream for like 50 minutes or 1 hour maybe. Always until 12 my time. So then I gotta get ready for work and it's boring anyways, not much happening. Also, when I see these moves right now, DXY, it's not getting confirmed by anything right now. So I'm still... It's fishy right now. It's fishy. I'm very carefully when I don't see any confluence. Just looking at the chart is, you know, one asset is not enough for me. And I know how the market can be very, very hard Even though we see the Euro USD break, it could be a fake out right now. Yeah, there's a resistance. If SPX continues like that, and then you suddenly see all the fake outs. That's why I'm very carefully right now. But it's nothing is happening in the market. Like, start with FX market with volatile, moving up, down, up, down, up, down. But if you don't get the confluence and no confirmation in the stock market, then, you know, I'm personally not a big fan of executing anything right now. Even though it looks nice technically, you know, when you see double bottom in the break and blah, blah, blah. But it's fishy. It smells. It doesn't smell good. Now, GBP USD failed to break through the trend line. I think there's some stop loss fishing going on again, as we've seen here. Stop loss fishing, DXY probably as well. Well, let's see. It's so fishy, guys. Not the best market conditions to execute anything. Jeremy, are you still in the... Oh, guys, yeah, of course I'm still in. If I'm not in, then I would let you know. If I'm not in, I will update it. You can, I promise you. I update always when I early exit a position. But it all looks still fine to me, personally. When I look at the correlations, man. I think this is, again, we're probably going to see some fake moves here. But let's see. I can be wrong, but... At least that's my experience. When I see this order flow here, man. See this order flow. I think I would go short GBP JPY. Looks like it's creating a double top pattern. And DXY, let's see what DXY does. This is important now. If this is a fake out, then we go short majors. Then I go short odd USD and short Euro USD and short GBP USD. This order flow is just still the way it currently is. It is alerting when I look at the FX. Looks like there's some spoofing going on, but let's see. Oh no, the 100 buy limit. Let's see what happens here. If it goes up, then it would confirm the DXY breakout. And I confirm it. Yes, eat it, eat it. Come on, eat it. And again, you see, it's close to 3,340. Which is the point of control of yesterday. Today's point of control is still 3,354. By the way, what is gold doing? I wasn't looking at gold. Gold is also very, very important. And sellers here. Sellers and buyers fighting here. Market sells, buy limits. Please, what is the program? It's ATAS. This one. What's the drop in DXY? Just stop loss fishing? We don't know. But when I look at the order flow right here, man, it's still, it's not confirming the move of DXY currently. If we get the confirmation, yeah, then we can. And SPX goes up and there's a stronger order flow to the upside, then it's probably a breakout. But we need to wait a bit. It's still not confirming at all. But I'm still, you know, this one I'm not really trading Why would a breakout happen to have these events with an unknown outcome? Don't think these are any major moves. But let's see. Let me know if something happens. Man, I'm drinking too much. Be right back. Oh, buy limit taken away? No. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, Forex market, come on. Do something. Javad, good morning. Do you pay to use it? Yes, I pay to use it. I pay to use ATAS. You see, now this is a potential double top pattern. If now there were a lot of buys. Look again, it's the same, I guess, the same one. Look again, strong buy limit here, close to the 3,340 area, and now we see a potential double top. This could attract more retailers to go short, and if this buyer who was stacking more, I think it was more than 500 contracts now, gets stopped out or gives up, then we're gonna get more liquidity to the downside and more sellers, and so probably a rising DXY and a falling Euro USD and GBP USD. But let's see, there are lots of buy limits down here. It's hard to say, guys, man, because of the election. Let's see here, buy limits here again, buy limits here, you see, buy limits. Will DXY drop or not? Was denn? Bis 10 nach 12 so. Umgehen. Ja. Look here. This will be perfect for our current SPX short, which is slightly in profit. Ja. Jo. So. Ja, ist mir eigentlich egal. See again, the market is fighting now, and it's almost 11:30. Now that we have a lot of or more liquidity in the market here, aggressive buyers and sellers. Now it's getting interesting. This is an interesting point because there were buy limits down here. There's still buy limits. One buy limit got removed. Now it's getting important here. For DXY, for the major pairs, for all the trades, for AUD USD, for all the majors. Well, let's see. By the way, the outcome is very, very. When you look at the past, I mean, compare it. You can look at it. When you look at the past, you can see that whenever the presidents got re-elected, the market climbs, the market goes up. Whenever the president loses the election, and you have a new president, the market usually drops during the October. Why is that? Because the market knows what to expect from the current president, and sees, aha, okay, we know what we have to price in. This is consistent. You know, we have the same president, the same policy, the same expectations, the same blah. So the market climbs, and this is why it's currently. Oh wow, look now the buy cluster taking some of the sellers, and this is why it is so hard to say. Currently, the market prices in that Biden is going to win the election, and this is probably also why SPX dropped today. It's going to be important tonight in Germany. We're gonna see the debate of Biden and Trump, and then we will probably know what is going to happen. Oh, shit, I should have sold GBP JPY, man. I wanted to sell it. God damn, I didn't. God damn, sell it. Yeah, no, sell it, not sell it. Salat. I wanted to sell it. Damn, look, GBP USD still at the trend line here. Salat. Javad. Ah yeah, by the way, Javad, good morning. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Not much, dude. We were talking about different topics, about forex market, about the current situation, why forex is so volatile and currently so hard to trade, and so on, you know. So now look, sellers, still got the cash flow to the downside here. Lots of buy limits taken out by the aggressive sellers. If we see something like this, it is more likely to see that it's gonna go down. And I'm right now tempted to go short AUD USD. It's a risky trade, but I would like to do it right now. Short AUD USD with a tight stop loss level and do this pullback trade. Because if this continues to move down, then AUD USD will drop. Pretty sure. It's a nice resistance here, nice spot to go short actually, right there. And we could use a tight stop loss level to scalp it a bit. Look here. SPX go moving down, DXY moving up again, and USD cash should move up as well. So I'm tempted to go short AUD USD right now, also because this could be the that was my old analysis, right? Time cycles very nice. Like do this pullback trade with a very nice risk reward. Target 1 here aggressively right at the support area. Let's see. SPX. ABC. This is an extended wave then. Wait. Oh, Yumi. Was macht sie da? Warum fiebt sie? Let's see. JPY. I gotta keep the order flow open to see whether this makes sense or not. Wait, gotta keep the order flow open. Definitely a strong resistance at alt USD. So the order flow is important. Now we need to break the support area, otherwise I won't take that trade. So I cannot look at the chat right now because I'm looking at alt USD and at DXY right now. Okay, now it's moving down again. Let's see. Ja, nimm sie dir mal bitte. Aber lass mich gerade mal konzentrieren. Focus, focus, focus. There's the point of control. Decreasing. Another retest here, another retest there. The bulls are really protecting this level, still cannot give up really. Yeah, Tally 1 is here, yeah. See how the market is fighting? Crazy. So my assumption would be this. Don't want to be too greedy. Pips at 20 pips. 20 pips, 20 pips, 20 pips. That looks pretty good actually. Yeah, okay, alt USD sell. Alt USD sell. Okay, I'm selling alt USD. Posted that on Telegram. But always aggressive management, guys. Anything can change within seconds. Anything can change within seconds. Anything can change within seconds. Okay. Like this high volume up, it's not really chasing the price. So okay, sorry, to answer some of the questions.
Tell me, do you read my mind? Feels like it. Hit me with the perfect line. Good timing. You asked to come back to my place. I knew when I looked at your face. You do me wrong in the right way.
Fighting market, guys, fighting market. Ja. Nee. Was ist der Unterschied? Was ist der Unterschied? Was ist der Unterschied? Ja, aber was wurde geändert? Wisch nicht. Protecting us, not. I'm okay with that. Start trading. Inside activity. Okay. Oh, again, lower liquidity here, as you can see. Oh my gosh. Boring. This is the probably the next point of control here. Probably the next point of control. See, market doesn't move. Oh my gosh. There's not much to do, guys. I guess we can wait for the US session. That's it. Oh, but I knew it. We have to wait for the debate, I guess. Cash flow is still bearish. There are buyers protecting, but sellers taking it over and over again. But the liquidity is just too low to move into any direction. It's just the buy limits here again at 3,340. 41 now, chasing price. And I want to see what happens here again at this resistance. I see more cash flow again. So no stronger order flow here. Still sellers, man. This resistance is very strong, as well as the support. Oh gosh, I hate to be in a balanced market. This is the resistance here. Let's have a view on SLLUSD. I'm pretty sure will go up very soon, Jeremy. Can you post us a signal for that, please? Post a signal, please. Then we're gonna take it. Watching paint dry. Oh. Watching paint dry, guys. I'm gonna relax now, like this. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, this is a boring market. Oh. And I'd rather go fishing than you're outside in the nature, you know, chill, relax. Oh, enjoy the birds singing. But this is seriously waste of time, I guess. Not really waste of time, but at least odd USD is moving down a bit. DXY finding support right now. Thank you. As the cash flow is still, wow, protective. The bears are protecting. Come on, odd USD, let's move down. My gosh, just do something. What? No, I said it's not ignored, Ronald. I told him that he should post us a signal. I don't even know what SLLUSD is. I thought you were trolling me, Michael. Are you trolling me? As always, you always troll me. What is SSLUSD? I may just don't know the shortcut. SLL. Now I'm gonna type it in and he's trolling me, I see. Oh, what is that? Sierra Leonin Leon. Dude. What the hell, man? See, I swear, I told you he's trolling. What? By the way, what? What is this? Yeah, I'm also pretty sure it goes up. I mean, look. Look at this trend. It's obvious. Also, the liquidity is very nice to see. I like that. Wait. What the hell, man? Look at the weekly chart. What is the trend? Well, but it's a downtrend, dude. You sure it goes up? What? Let's have a line chart. Wait. Oh, the line chart looks decent. Dude, Ronald, he's always trolling with his currencies, man. How do you even find these currencies? I have no idea, man. Are you so bored that you look for stupid bullshit? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Look, there's a there's a support area, right? And there's a resistance. So we just go long now with a tight stop loss. The volatility is very low. I like that. Look here, tight. Oh, look, I can't. There's 1 cent. It can go up by one. No, what is not even 1 cent? What is that? 1 micro pip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 micro pip. Okay, so we're gonna head for 1 micro pip right now. Okay, or 2. Now we want to have a risk reward of 2, right? Like this. But target 1 is definitely the top of this range here. I'll make a wave count really quick. Okay, here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 5. Then we have. Wait, this is A, B, C. Then we have another. I want to see whether it is likely or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. This is A, B, C. Yeah, look, it's very likely. There's a wave A and B and C. That's very likely. Let's see how the extension looks like. Maybe if we have a breakout. Let's see. Oh wow, look, yeah, there's the 200 extension level, very likely, and there's a resistance. It's a very good one, dude. This is the best call I've ever seen, dude. The best. We should definitely execute that one right now. Wait, what kind of retracement is that? Obvious, dude. Obvious. Look, it's a 50% retracement level here. 50% retracement. Okay, so market buy at 0.00098, stop loss at 0.00097, and take profit is at round number. It's a round number. Keep that in mind. It's A1. It's a 10 or 100. So it's a man, decent one, dude. Pretty decent. Okay, so we're gonna shall I publish that one on yeah, okay. Yeah. No, you got me. No, you got me. Okay, here. SLLUSD. It's execution. You get your signal. You always want to get your signal. Now you get your signal. Here you get your signal. Okay, here there's the signal. Oh, audio's moving up now. What's happening? Oh, look, another breakout. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. See whether this is a fake out or not. See what happens to DXY. Audios you can still create. Okay, let's see whether we're gonna see some more stop loss fishing or not. But it's 12 right now, so we're gonna head into the lunchtime soon. Gonna head into the lunchtime. If we don't see more order flow now, then it's probably another fake out and market will continue to go sideways. Oh man. DXY not really moving with SPX. SSL USD looks good. See leg and the sellers coming in here. Let's see. Again, the sellers taking right there where, what? Right where we've seen the stop loss fishing this morning. Again, sell pressure. Oh, guys. I think I'm gonna close all position and then just call it a day, man. This is ridiculous. Ah. And again, it's moving down. Sellers in the market. Oh, let's see. Oh. Well, I like it to see sellers here, but I want to see more sell pressure right now. Go move down. What the hell, man? How can you be so freaking slow today? So now buy limits here. They could push the market up, and if they push the market up, I'm gonna close alt USD. Close to break even. Let's see. Will sellers take the liquidity again or not? Or is it a fake order or not? No, it's already immediately 140 sellers took the buy limit, but it's ticking up. But again, sell pressure coming in. I hope you don't mind when I sleep a bit. Like, I'm really like, alt USD moving down again. There's sellers in the market again. DXY moving up. And again, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure. This is not a healthy sign for breakout here yet. Looks like fake out again, attracting buyers to come in. This is why I'm so carefully, guys. Otherwise I would have traded already a lot. You know, usually I make like 4 trades on Monday at least. But when I see something like this, you always got to be carefully with the forex, with trades in the forex market. What you want to see with the breakout is more auction activity, like buyers following the market, and the market ticks up and goes up. But what we see right now is just choppiness again. Again, like here, it goes up, and we see buy limit orders. Buy limit orders gets filled, instantly taken by huge market sell, aggressive market sell orders. Yeah, algos taking the sells again. Market does not really tick up, moves down. Auction activity is low. Yeah, doesn't make sense. When there's a breakout, the market follows the breakout. And with the next buy limit, market immediately, the sellers immediately took the liquidity out of the market, and market ticks down below the resistance again. And this is why I'm so carefully. The market is playing. I know these freaking games. I hope you understand what I'm talking about, but oh, I know these games, man, and I've been fooled by these. I don't want to cuss right now. I've got fooled as a beginner by these guys so many freaking times. Oh, look, there's a fake out, let's buy. There's a breakout, let's buy. Boom, stopped out. Oh, look, there's a breakout, let's buy. Oh, it was a fake out, let's buy. Boom, breakout. You know, fooling, messing around, messing around. Annoying, just annoying. Especially when liquidity is low, you should rather either stay out or, you know, trade very aggressively. But this looks like, oh my gosh, and now that's so much sell pressure right there instantly. Yes, GBP also playing around. The big players try to fool you. They want to attract you to do something. Because retailers, they want to see moves in the market. They want to see a breakout. They look at the structure only, not at the market depth. They want to see that something is going to happen. And boom, fake out, and boom, breakout, and boom, fake out, and boom, you know. The game they play. Let's see what happens here. There's just a strong buy here at 40. But yeah, I've got to go, guys. I've got to go soon. Wait, I'll be right back. Then we have a last look, and then I decide what to do, and I keep you updated.
Saw your face at a coffee shop on 8th, or maybe it was in my mind. And I swear that I heard you laugh from a person that walked past me at a party the other night. Never thought we'd ever have to go without. Take you over anybody else, hands down. We're the type of melody that don't fade out, don't fade out. Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye? Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye? Remember all those plans that we made after too many drinks in the kitchen of your brother's apartment, when life was like a wishing well, 4 a.m. and raising hell. Damn, I knew you oh so well. Never thought we'd ever have to go without. Take you over anybody else, hands down. We're the type of melody that don't fade out, don't fade out. Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye? Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye? We had our moments, didn't we? So much that we will never be. Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye? Didn't I love you? Didn't we fly? Know that I still care for you. But didn't we say goodbye?
messages, yeah. And I made all those promises, didn't I? I don't remember all of it, yeah. I was younger than I is now. I only know that you had lost your mind. Now I hope you're doing better now that you got a new life. And you don't need my love, you don't need my love. 'Cause now you sent a letter and I started to fantasize. I'm a better off. Should I
So guys, now crucial moment again. This is the stop loss fishing area. You remember? This is the area where where the stop losses got fished, where the big players or where bigger players were taking out liquidity here, forcing liquidity. This one. Now it's important to see what happens. At the same time, DXY went up, and that's a divergence we see. Now DXY is at this resistance. Now it's an important moment for the USD trade and the USD CAD trade, because if we don't see any moves down here, then we might see confluence soon. Let's see. And I'm gonna close the trades. See if the sellers can take it out here. Now I've got to go, and the market is showing action. Wow. Some important, at least some important moments here. We currently see a divergence of DXY pumping with SPX 500. That doesn't make sense. Wait, it's not pumping. I mean, when you look at this, when you look like this, it's just a small 5-minute candle here. Hit this resistance where the stop loss fishing was going on. Tough market. Let's see. There's a big buy limit order. Let's see if those who made the stop loss fishing shit here will take the liquidity or not. If not, I'm gonna close early exit. But odd USD moving down now, ticking down while SPX moves up. Pfft. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And if DXY can break back above the resistance.
Was machst du mit ihr? Sie hat Angst, du schiebst sie nach vorne. Guck, wie die auf der Tisch ist.
Oh, ja, ja, ja. Do you used to see him going for at least the C correction? Like, what do you think? It's hard to say, buddy. I won't trade. I think I won't trade anything anymore today. The correlations are not nice to see, but yeah, it's possible. Definitely, it was one of my plans. And we see increasing cash flow here during the lunchtime. Makes no sense. See, there's the buy limit. I want to see whether the market is going to hit it or not. So stop loss fishing area here. Another buy limit here now. The buy limit here got removed and moved up to support the price direction, the current direction of the price. Got any news, by the way? Not really exciting here. By the way, the futures orange juice. We should trade orange juice right now. Orange juice future is going crazy. DXY tested resistance, not moving down. Again, sell pressure here. Stop loss fishing area. There are lots of sellers in the market here. Let's see. Whoa.
Das glaube ich gerade mal vor.
Oops. What? There's the chart, guys. There's the chart. Oh shit, my mic was muted all the time. I'm stupid. I just said there's the stop loss fishing area here. Now we need to see whether SPX can make it above this resistance or not. But I've got to go now. I'm gonna keep you updated, guys. Here, strong resistance here. Resistance from yesterday. Let's see. Let's see if this breakout continues here or not. Still lots of sellers. There are lots of sellers in the market. Lots of sellers in the market. Let's see. All right, guys. I've got to go for now. I'm gonna keep you updated. It looks very suspicious when I look at the current move, like SPX ticking up a bit overall. When you look at the chart, I mean, strong resistance here and stop loss fishing area. There are lots of sellers in the market. It's a kind of a fight here between the sellers here in this area and the buyers here at 3,340 and 3,345. Strong fight. But let's see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna stay out. If it continues, I'm gonna stay out and wait for the debate and the result and how the market reacts to it. But it's hard, man. The market is not really moving. It's hard. Look, this is the opening range is here. It's testing the opening range right now. It's hard to say, guys, what's gonna happen. It's so mixed. They're sellers, they're buyers, they're fighting. And obviously all this because of the fundamental events ahead. So, not easy to say. Anyways, guys, I keep you updated on Telegram. I'm out for now. And I think tomorrow is going to be more exciting during the live stream because then this is the opening range here. Then we will get to see, or then we know the results of the debate and what the market is expecting and prices in the new president and blah blah. It's so important, guys. ahead elections can always be that annoying. So guys, I'm out for now. Hope you gonna have some fun during the US session. Maybe there's some more action. And the market is not that choppy. But today was watching paint. Was like watching paint dry. It was not really exciting. And suspicious moves here in the market. So I'm out for now, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. On Telegram. Peace.